A few years ago, when we were experiencing the epidemic among police departments in the U.S. of them killing minorities for no other reason than to just kill them, one of the big stories that emerged was the fact that many police stations are actually getting hand-me-downs from the U.S. military. Militarized weapons, vehicles, up-armored Humvees, as if police departments need these, and they're using these to go out there and act as these wannabe commando types, and they're killing minorities. Well, Obama decided to put an end to that. He ended that program that sent police departments across the United States those surplus military goods. And Donald Trump, again, because it's something Obama did, is already working on undoing that. According to a leaked draft of a rule by the Trump administration, they are trying to erase Obama's ban on military gear going to U.S. police forces, and so that Donald Trump can sign this order and send even more military-grade weapons, military-grade vehicles to police officers all across this country. And this story is exceptionally important right now for one distinct reason. As we have discussed, as anyone who's turned on the news in the last few weeks understands, race relations in this country are pretty abysmal. Bad things are happening, and it's the result of white supremacists feeling energized under Donald Trump. Police officers are doing virtually nothing to protect the anti-white supremacist protesters. As we all know, somebody was killed in Charlottesville by one of these white supremacists. Black men were beaten down. Finally, this past weekend, we actually got an arrest, even though the whole thing was videoed and we knew who the guy was. We also had reports this weekend that apparently video surfaced. There were shots fired by the supremacists into the counter-protesters, and the police didn't do a damn thing. What do you think those police officers are going to do with military-grade weapons in these situations? Do you think they're going to use them to keep the peace? Or do you think they're going to use them to scare people? Do you think they're going to use them against people? Because that's my bet. You know why? Because that's what they've done in the past with it. It didn't work then, and it won't work now, especially not with what we're seeing in the United States today. A new report came out this past weekend that white supremacist groups are trying to infiltrate police departments across this country. The sheriff, I believe Oklahoma maybe, I could be wrong on that, who came out as the owner and director of a white supremacist website. And we want to give these people military-grade weapons and armor and vehicles? That is insane. But that is what Donald Trump wants. We are on the verge of becoming a full-blown police state in this country if this rule goes back into effect. Yes, it was bad under Obama, it was bad under Bush and everybody else before that. But things are so much worse now, and they are so much different. Giving these people access to these kinds of weapons, this kind of authority, and we've already seen how Donald Trump treats people who, or law enforcement officers who discriminate against minorities. He gives them a pardon. This is a bad idea that's going to end very badly, and most likely will end in the loss of life for American citizens, because our police departments have proven time and time again that they cannot be trusted with military-grade weapons. And furthermore, under very few circumstances would they ever even need this kind of equipment. But don't tell that to Donald Trump, because all he knows is that Obama put the ban in place, so he has to be the one to repeal it. If you're thinking about subscribing to our channel, I strongly encourage you to do that. But if you're not thinking about subscribing, I would encourage you to start thinking about it, and then once you're thinking about it, actually go and do it. You can see the subscribe button right there on the screen, or if you're watching on a different platform, go to youtube.com/theringofFire.